Hello there! So for this video I am going to be doing a first impressions on the package behind me, which is from Tyto Dreads. I was inspired to get this faux dreadlock packet set from, I don't know her actual name, but she goes by I think 537 Kerosene. I will research her up just to confirm that, obviously. She has a ton, in fact her YouTube channel is centered around faux dreadlocks. Basically she goes through obviously different brands and companies or whatever of different dreadlocks, from semi-synthetics to Tyto Dreads to other things in between. So she's obviously got quite a few options to go around. So I was inspired to get them as well because I have always been drawn to wanting to try out faux dreadlocks just for the edgy, because I have an edgy personality, I have an edgy style sometimes. I did spot a purple set, like a deep purple tone with obviously different pinks and reds just to break it up a bit. And I was meant to go for a more very gloss, very pink iridescent tone one, because that was what I was inspired to get them in the first place. And second, I saw a purple set on the Tyto Etsy website. I instantly snatched it up. Then I realised I was meant to get a lighter set. Doesn't matter though. So this came to about a price of $237 or something like that, maybe even $214. There was no billing or anything like that, so I got them for the exact price that they sold for, even though I did use PayPal, obviously to keep myself safe, especially with my card, because I have run into the trouble several times over of having my card tampered with because of scammers and losing the ability to use my card. My sister is in here because she's completely intrigued by how these double-ended dreads or DE dreads are going to look. Like I said, I have never... Snapchat message came through, which is basically Snapchat saying, "Hey, I'm still on your phone here." My sister is hanging around because she wants to see the mechanics of these dreadlocks as well. I instantly bought some purple ones, and you're probably thinking, why didn't I just go for a blonde set? I mean, because I want to incorporate some colour without actually colouring my hair. Not only did I work so hard to get this blonde, I don't want to keep touching my hair with colour, even if it's conditioning hair dye, which is ironic. I don't want to colour my hair necessarily, so that's why I go want to add a colour with using extensions, even though my other extensions are also blonde. Also playing around with the new idea of dreadlocks, obviously faux ones do. So finally shutting up a little bit and whoa. Oh, I cute, comes with accessories. Oh, this is one of those lolly things. The lollipop, some sort of star thing.
What are you talking about, woman? Ah!
Thank you for ordering Tyto Dreads, the Facebook link. But I didn't go through Facebook. I technically went through Instagram first, but then obviously her original website is in the bio of her Instagram, so I went through that, hence Etsy, hence these. You may have that one. And this other little star thing.
That looks like a keychain.
Alright. Alright, let's see okay. Alright, so it comes in 3 bundles. So as you can see, it is very purple, but also very neon-esque.
How do they feel?
They feel very ratty actually. That's obviously what extensions are.
Can I feel one of them?
That's obviously what faux dreads are meant to feel like. Obviously it's very dried in hair.
It actually feels like synthetic hair.
Oh, that's because it is, yeah. The way CH Kerosene styles her hair, she actually has a death hawk. She has like little ear tails, basically these parts of her hair right here are just above the ear. She leaves that alone. She has obviously you know all know how a death hawk works, but I will attach images of her so that you can get a clearer visual idea of who the heck I'm talking about and her hairstyle. So because I have a full set of hair, a full head of hair, I do want to give myself a very deep part. Maybe not that deep.
This is getting very deep.
That's what she said. Alright, so for all this part here, I'm just going to just smooth it back so it looks like I have a side shave.
Did you ever actually do a side shave?
Yeah. Could you go to the bathroom? Because surely Ryan left behind a few dozen products of hair gel. I have never had dreadlocks before. Not real dreadlocks, not faux dreadlocks, nothing of the sorts. It is literally a first, obviously here's the title, first impressions, duh. Now I have been tempted to buy them because I had no idea where to start looking, so thank you Kerosene and Etsy etc, and the owner of Etsy. So all she does is just take care of the top half of the hair. She sections it off. That's why till my sister gets back with some hair products so I can just smoothen this back. Alright, so jumping to a bit of a time-lapse moment. I'm going to use some KMS hair play styling gel. Okay, so how you attach these hair extensions is I have seen the way Kerosene does it. Basically she already has a hair section done because she has a lot less hair to work with, but basically she takes a choice of a section, about this thick give or take, separates it in half, puts the weft through the center of it, crosses it over, again then she flaps one of the sides over and crosses over once more, and then she of course starts braiding down onto one leg of it, I guess you could say. So that's obviously what I'm going to do. Again, I will time lapse this ish. finally here. So it's definitely very, very new for me. It probably took me about, what's the time now? 5:42. I started playing around with this about 3:40, so I nearly 2 hours. So as you can see, I just stick all this back with gel, pin it back with a bobby pin or two, so I can like give myself the appearance.
It looks really good on you.
I know. Obviously to give myself a bit of an appearance of a side shave. So it's definitely very new for me. I just did touch one more less here apparently. So I was kind of nervous and anxious about receiving them just in case maybe I, for once, had a bit too much hair for a particular set of kind of extensions, but I have less than a quarter of a bundle left and one full bundle left. So that answers my question that these definitely do go around.
You can even braid the rest of them to the ends of it to make the hair even longer.
Gonna see, and that looks already way too bulky. Yes, so these are about, give or take, maybe probably 12 inches. 10 inches is just below the breast length. 20 to 25 is down to belly and hip level. So these are about 15, 12 inches, whatever I said. So first impressions, it's definitely very easy to put in. Back, I wouldn't say that I struggled, but I sort of just, I kept doing what I was doing at the front, but at the back, and a lot of the way you end up braiding your hair at the back, you just basically reverse roll it. So yeah, but first impressions, I definitely love these extensions. As Kerosene was saying that you can leave these in for as little or as long as you want. I'm definitely surprised at how much it overtook my hair, like how much the colour still shows through on the extensions. You can put them in as little bundles of your own hair as you want, or as thick. Make it so that your own hair also stands out some. This is basically all the pointers Kerosene was pointing out, so I varied from varied to varied. That didn't make any sense. Varied from size to size is what I meant, so bundles of my own hair, thinner, especially at the bottom, thinner bundles closer to the top. I definitely really love these. I will of course link the website that I got these extensions from. Less than a quarter of a bundle left, plus one whole bundle. I love these, and yeah, I'll probably leave them in for like the rest of the day just to get a really good feel for them. Scare my mum a little bit because she's not the biggest fan of dreadlocks. What would you call this, Sean? This colour combo?
Retro punk.
Can you get a bit more credit than that?
Well, right off the bat, I would call it retro punk, but well, you know me, I go for fantasy. Obviously you don't want fantasy, do you? You really look and think of this retro punk. So the neon colours and obviously the punkish look. I think retro punk actually suits the best. That's why I said it. So like the non-fantasy name for it, but you could come up with a fantasy name for it, which is really ironic.
I think Galaxy. Because of the first piece of levels.
Galaxy punk?
Yeah, give it a punk. Little punk.
Sure about that?
I'm positive about that.
Galaxy goth?
Well, it's definitely flattening down a little bit while I keep playing with it. Because I don't want it, you know, out like this. Like it used to, like it was when I was first putting them in. Okay, so this officially concludes the video. We'll come up with the title eventually, as you'll figure it out, yeah, when you click on the video. I don't know. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you all for my future ones. Bye!